am your curvy self-love guide, empowering women to accept and respect their bodies at any size. So in this video today, I wanted to briefly share with you some acupressure points to relieve stress and anxiety. So just to give you a little bit of background, as we increase our stress and our anxiety, that increases our cortisol levels. And cortisol is what prevents us from feeling good. So as our cortisol levels rise, it actually depletes our happy brain chemicals like our serotonin, our dopamine, and our GABA. So this practice is just going to help you to do 4 simple acupressure techniques to just feel some stress release and some relief from anxiety. So it is a quick and easy way to help you relax daily. This practice can be done daily, and just try these 4 points to ease your mind and body. So the 4 points that we're going to talk about today, the first one is called Shen Men. I love this point. It's excellent for anxiety, stress, depression, detoxing, addiction, and pain. So it's also a great point to place an ear seed on if you're familiar with that. So Shen Men has that overall feeling of balance and well-being. So this one, what you do for this practice is you just from the inside of your ear, right where there's the little indent, that is where this point is. And so what I like to do in my own practice and in my sessions with my clients is I like to use essential oils. So what I do is I place a drop of essential oil on my finger, and then I find my pressure point. And so we just find that little indentation inside the ear, and we just continually hold and gently press on that pressure point. And I like to do it for 30 to 60 seconds. You can massage it in, so you can do some little circles with your finger. Hi, Yesley. And so just continuing to do that and holding and breathing. And so that is the Shen Men. So that is the first one that we can do to help relieve stress and anxiety. The second one we can do is called Yin Tang. So this one is another one that I like to call it my unicorn point. So it is where the third eye sits, and it is it's that point for calming the mind, and it can also be used for like headaches and eye issues. I find myself doing this one naturally a lot of the time during the day. And before we go on, I wanted to make sure that you know that when we are doing these points, it's important to do both sides. So after this video is done, I'm going to go and do my other sides of both points as well. So the next one we're going to do is Yin Tang. And so that one, same thing. You can apply your drop of essential oil to your finger, rub it together. And this one, we just find the bridge of our eyebrow. And this is where we press here. And you can make the circles. You can just apply gentle pressure. And you're going to be able to feel this one. And a lot of times I can, as I'm feeling around for the point, I can really feel the difference once I have hit the point, because I will experience a different sensation, whether it might be some tingling or some just change in energy. And that's when I know I have found the right place. Okay, so that was the Yin Tang point. Same thing, you can do that for 30 to 60 seconds. Just to be mindful of your time, I'm gonna just be doing short versions of this that you're able to pause and take that time that you need. But also, if you need this quick release, this is just a really great way to do that without taking a lot out of your day. So the third point I wanted to go over with you guys is pericardium 6. So this is really a go-to point for any digestive issues and nausea. This point is typically stimulated to help manage morning sickness, and as well as seasickness. So I don't know if you've ever had the sea bands. They're those little bands that you place around your wrist, and if you remember, I don't even know if they have them anymore, but there was a little ball that actually applied pressure to your pericardium 6. So there was a method behind those sea bands. So this point also helps open the chest so we can take those deep calming breaths, which is what we want and what we need to feel less stress and less anxiety. So use this point when you feel that uneasiness in your chest or a racing heart, stuff like that. So for this one, what I want you to do is I want you to take your hand, and I have my bracelets here, but we want to take 3, like in the between the veins of your wrist, you're going to take 3 fingers and just kind of press into there. And then where your third finger sits is where our pericardium 6 is going to lie. So same thing, you would apply your essential oil to your finger. You would kind of push in between the vein of your wrist here. And same thing, you can make those gentle little circles. You can hold, just finding whatever feels good for you, reminding yourself to breathe. You can close your eyes if you want to. This practice can either be as deep or as light as you need it to be. You could do this for, as part of your self-care routine. It could take anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes, depending on how long of time you needed and how much space and mindfulness you desire to have. Okay, so that is our pericardium 6, and so that's that one. So the final one I wanted to share with you guys is the heart 7. So the heart 7 point calms the mind and the heart. It can help with panic attacks, insomnia, hypertension, stuff like that. So the heart 7 is same thing. It is in the inside of the wrist here of the arm. And so this one, it's actually a fun little point too. You can definitely feel where this one is. So where your kind of bony part of the outside of your hand, you're going to go down and you're going to find that bony point, and then you're just going to feel for that little indent. And then once you find it, you're going to be able to, it's just below that bone. It's not above, it's just below it. And you can feel that little indent and you're like, that's where it is. So once you find that, same thing, you can apply your essential oil. You can take some deep breaths, close your eyes. Holding for 30 to 60 seconds. And there we have it. Those are the 4 points I wanted to share with you guys today with some acupressure for stress and anxiety. I see Yesli with some hearts, some red. It's funny. I'll show you what it says here. Red or face red heart shape, face red heart shape. That's so funny. Anyway. So this video is just a short introduction to acupressure for stress and anxiety. Next week within my communities and here on YouTube, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more of an in-depth practice on some acupressure for stress and anxiety. So be sure to tune in next Wednesday at 9:30 Pacific time, and we will be going more into depth into this topic and just helping you guys to bring some more awareness to your body and add some more little tools to your tool belt of your self-care and self-love journey. So anyway, you guys, I love you all and thank you so much for being here and watching. And until next time, sending you love and light. Take care.